You know, be something cool. I wish I could do.
Mm.
Do like a fucking pay-per-view poster.
I mean, you can. You just got to do edits.
Yeah, I know.
Cause Demented did one. I don't know if you saw his at
Yeah, I
all.
saw it. That's why I'm like, oh fuck, I really want to do something like that. Anyway, welcome,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, to NCW Season 4, Episode 23. I'm your host, your general manager, your co-commentator with Tony Lee Williams for the evening, coming to you live from Bakersfield. Is that California? CA?
Yes, Bakersfield, California.
Alright, I'm learning my American countries as we hit each one. Anyway, we got a set card for you here tonight. We are just down the street from NCW Meltdown, our third pay-per-view of the year, and it's going to be a hell of a show.
By the way, it's American cities, not countries.
Oh, fucking whatever. Anyway, we're kicking things off with Ghazi taking on the number one contender for the NCW Hardcore Championship, Kyle Pierce. And what a way for Kyle Pierce to test himself here tonight by taking on the Insane Asylum on legs.
Yeah, this will be a true hardcore test for Kyle Pierce.
Hmm, definitely will be. And then also we have Spike Masters, the United States champion, taking on a former tag team champion, Eric Lopez. And I'm sure you know how that one went around. Or
Yeah,
how that one came around.
we'll see how Eric Lopez fucking does against Spike.
Also on the card we've got, I believe it's Oscar taking on G's of the six-man tag team champions.
Oh yes.
And a big champions vs challengers tag team match. We got, I believe it's the women's North American champion and the women's hardcore champion taking on their number one contenders. So Cassidy Blake and Cody Kane taking on Amber James and Crystal Carey. Also, what about the main event tonight? The NCW Live champion, Jester Wolf, taking on the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I'm personally interested in that match. Obviously.
Well, here comes the chainsaw swinging psychopath, Ghazi. And you know, he wanted to be in the situation Kyle Pierce is in, be the number one contender for that hardcore championship. Question is, if he can beat the man who could potentially become hardcore champion, that may push him up the line for a shot at that hardcore title, especially since we're heading into Rage.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Could you imagine this
I want to know.
psychopath in an elimination chamber?
I could actually. I want to know what fucking entrance that is that Gaza uses. I haven't even seen that in the game. Maybe I'm just overlooking it.
I think it's like one of those other entrances. Fuck it. I think it's like chainsaw swinging or some shit. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. It's like
I
one that
think
you'll overlook, but if you see him actually swinging the chainsaw, you'll like stop and watch it.
I think it's supposed to be Cactus Charlie.
Cactus
Or,
Jack.
no, Chainsaw Charlie. There we go.
All right. Possibly.
It was Terry. It was Terry Funk's alternate ego, basically.
Good.
Like how Mick Foley had Mankind and all that shit, and Cactus Jack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think Kyle Pierce is ready for his return to pay-per-view for that NCW Hardcore Championship?
I definitely think he's ready.
I think the last time we saw him, he was losing the NCW Live title in a 2 out of 3 rematch at Revenge. There we go. Gozi looking for the choke slam, but no. Not to mention Gozi. Not to mention a bit of a size difference between the two men. Also, is it just me or does he look like Kane, kind of, in that gear?
I think it might just be me.
Either Kane or Sting, one or the other, because it's the Scorpions.
Well, Sting is Scorpions. Yeah.
Either way, Kyle Pierce, hits a devastating brainbuster to Gozi. The guy's psycho enough, you don't need to do any more brain damage. Knee to the face there, here he goes, coming off the ropes. Boot off the rebound, followed up, heel kick to take down Gozi. Man, people with fucking confidence issues, eh? They're like, I'm gonna lose, nah, I'm gonna lose, nah, I'm gonna lose. It's like, no, you come to win. That's like your only mindset.
Yep, I'm sure there are people with other motives.
Right.
I feel like Gozi just wants to hurt people. Or kill them. However he thinks. Probably one of those two.
There we go. Uh-oh. Kyle Pierce in trouble. Gozi with the bear hug. Arms wrapped around the waist. Are we going to see a submission here? No, Kyle Pierce looking to break free. Throughout that entire number one contenders tournament, Kyle Pierce showed a ton of guts to get through to become number one contender.
Yep.
I mean, didn't he face Richard Knight in the finals and he was like, what, down a pinfall?
Yeah, I think so.
And he came back 2 straight pins to become number one contender.
Yep.
That's the kind of determination, the kind of hunger that Franco Ricci has to deal with.
Yeah, it's going to be a big test for Franco, I would say.
Big test as his hardcore champion, I agree. I mean, he had to go through Bullet Adams to win the title and retain the title. Not to mention going through Yuri Rojo and David Cassidy in the same match, in a triple threat match. So I believe he's up to his 3rd title defense.
I feel like he's been holding the title for longer.
Like 2 months. There we go, looking Irish whip over the top rope goes Kyle Pierce. And now Gozi looking for a weapon. Sledgehammer in play. He said he's come to hurt people. He's trying to keep that true tonight, but Kyle Pierce able to de-weaponize him. What's the word I was looking for? Disarm him. That's it. Well, plus side, Kyle Pierce avoiding real damage with that sledgehammer. But Gozi's still in control. Ooh. Dropped him back first onto the knee. Oh, that's right. I forgot that Kyle's beaten Gozi twice now. Oh my god, that was a brutal sledgehammer shot to the face. Kyle Pierce. Are we sure this is the same guy from season 3? And here we go, pump handle. Oh, into the cradle bomb. 1, 2. Gozi able to kick out. Yeah. You faced Gozi in your return match, and then you faced him in the number one contenders tournament. That actually slipped my mind. Uh-oh. Oof, big powerbomb there by Gozi. Kyle Pierce in trouble. Gozi looking to end this one. Picks him up. Uh-oh. Oh my god, that could be it. All the weight on the shoulders too. Ooh, and Kyle Pierce just kicking out. And now the payback with the sledgehammer. Oh. What a counter by Pierce. To disarm him, and here we go. Super kick on the chin. And into the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, and Gozzy just kicking out. The teabag driver. It's a good name. Tony. You reading the comments? Gozzy calls that move the teabag driver.
Lovely.
Right. Oh no, that's right. They fought in the semi-finals. Not the first round, because Gozzy beat Johnny Farmer in the first round with the running bulldog. 1, 2. Oh, just got the shoulder up. Kyle Pierce was almost done for, but he could be done for here. Oh, Rainmaker, hammerlock lariat. And that could be it. 1, 2. And Kyle Pierce kicking out again. Gozzy looking to end it. Kyle Pierce in a world of trouble here. Here we go. Looking for the teabag driver. Oh, in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. And Gozzy picks up the win over the #1 contender.
Big win for Gozzy.
Yeah, I know, right? It was a hell of a match. I wonder how Gozzy's nose is feeling after that sledgehammer shot.
Probably just fine.
Probably. Pretty sure that would have broke the bridge of his nose, but...
Yeah, definitely.
Does that look like his nose is a little off angle?
No.
I swear it was. But I mean, that was the kind of test Kyle Pierce needed to push him to beat it, to challenging Franco, give him a run for his money, and perhaps dethroning the hardcore champion at Meltdown. But I think Gozzy just proved that he ain't going to be waiting at the back of the line for long.
I hate Dave Meltzer.
Why would he ruin this time?
He, fuck, what was I gonna say?
What did he do? 5-star shit match?
No, he sent out, or he reported that Cena's opponent at Mania is gonna be Elias.
No, that is stupid. I mean,
Exactly.
in all fairness, Cena's kind of fucked with Elias over the last 2 Manias.
Yeah, but why would he come back just for Elias?
Well, hopefully to give him a mega push.
No.
Yeah, right. Also, second of all,
Here's,
Elias is a baby face.
here's the thing. Cena hasn't been wrestling for a while, so he's not just gonna come back for not that Elias isn't like a good good opponent, but it's just like that's not a good match to sell to Cena to be like you're gonna be facing Elias at Mania
Like
the reason he'd come back for something big.
Like, could you imagine, like,
Like
I don't know, maybe Cena and Nakamura for the IC title, or Cena and Strowman?
I wouldn't mind seeing I want to see fucking Cena versus Velveteen.
Yeah, everyone wants to see that, but hold on. What if, I'm just spitballing here, what if this was a way to get fucking everyone to be like, oh, it's gonna be fucking Elias. but then they pull out at somebody better, so people can't complain.
I hope that's the case. I hope WWE sees that Meltzer has said this and they're like, he's an idiot.
It's like,
It's
haha,
definitely not
they've
wise.
like an old dumb bastard straight into the fucking web.
I just, in my opinion, I just think Meltzer needs to stop reporting on WWE and just shut
I think
the fuck
Meltzer
up.
just needs to shut the fuck up in general. To be honest with you, him and fucking Brian
Go,
Alvarez. It's like,
go talk about AEW, go talk about New Japan,
Like-
and just be the fuck quiet.
like I don't see them spoiling New Japan. I don't see them spoiling AEW.
Exactly.
Why do you fucking ruin WWE for everyone?
You never hear them talking about anything that AEW is going to be doing or New Japan's going to be doing.
Like, spoilers,
But-
fucking Jon Moxley wins the fucking AEW title.
But yeah, exactly. But anything, anything WWE related, they fucking spoil instantly.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Oh, another thing that I saw yesterday, I don't know if it's true or not. Apparently, AEW trademarked Jon Moxley's name.
How? It was Jon Moxley's name to begin with on the indies scene.
Yeah, but he never trademarked it. Just because he used it before, he never trademarked it.
So if he ever leaves AEW and
He
like
can't
just
use
works
it.
exclusively with New Japan or fucking Ring of Honor or something, he can't be Jon Moxley and he can't be fucking Dean Ambrose.
Well, Dean Ambrose is a WWE name, but
That's what I'm saying.
like we all knew that he wasn't be able to use that anyway.
Yeah.
And honestly, Jon Moxley kind of sounds a little bit better.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that he can't use Dean Ambrose, he can't use Jon Moxley.
Can't use him.
So it's like, the fuck do you do then?
You just gotta come out with a different name. If he ever decides to step away from AEW.
I guess you'd just go with his real name then.
I think. Hold on. Let's see what his fucking real name is actually.
Well, I mean, he could do like a fucking
His
quote
name
unquote.
is John. His name is Jonathan David Good.
So Johnny Good.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He takes Renee's last name and go onto the indie scene with it. Go instead of John, whatever Renee Young's last name is. Because I doubt it's Young.
What is her real name actually?
It's been a
Yeah,
while
yeah,
since
yeah.
we've seen these belts hanging around.
Her name is Renee Jane Paquette.
Oh fuck no, he would never take that. He would never take that for a last name. Yeah, Renee's good. But it's been a while since we've seen the six-man tag team titles and the champions. Last time we saw them was when they were being crowned the first ever three-time NCW six-man tag team champions at Overload. But now they finally know who will be challenging for the titles. It will be the new World Elite. And we're gonna get a powerhouse throwdown tonight between Oscar and G's.
You know what?
What?
Completely contradicting what I just said. It wasn't AEW, it was Jon Moxley that filed for his name.
Who was it then?
It was Jon Moxley.
Oh, Moxley went for the Jon Moxley name.
Yeah, he filed his name, not AEW.
Well, that's fair. I mean, he did come up with it. What is up with everyone just filing fucking for shit now?
You know what's funny is AEW filed the bad boy nickname for Joey Janela because I don't know if you remember WWE started calling Rusev that during the Lana and Lashley feud?
Fucking when?
It was like on one episode of fucking Raw when it happened. And then I'd never heard him call him that after.
Is it because he got... Was it the episode he got arrested? It's like, oh, he's a bad boy.
No, I don't remember, actually. It was one of them. It was one of them when he, like, ran up on him, most likely. I think it was when he got arrested, actually.
I mean, it is a PG rated show. You can't call him a bad MNFer.
I mean, you don't even have to call him that. You just call him an asshole.
I mean, is he really an asshole for going after the guy who was legit fucking his wife?
No, because if I was him, I'd do the same thing.
Exactly. Like, see, he is in the right.
Oh yeah, he's definitely in the right.
Like, if someone was like, quote unquote, fucking my wife, I would definitely burst into a fucking restaurant and start beating into him.
Oh yeah.
Granted, I'd probably bring in a weapon, but that's beside the point.
I'd make him eat pasta. Just force feed him pasta.
What's wrong with pasta? No, I'd come in the back way, grab the fucking soup, and just pour it on him.
Have you ever been force fed, dude? It's not a good thing. You have to try and eat food that's being forced down your mouth.
Yeah, right. And you gotta chew while they're trying to throw more in there.
Exactly. Apparently, prisons do that if inmates refuse to eat.
Really? I thought they'd just let the inmates starve.
No, legally they can't let you.
I think we'd have to ask Jester on that one.
Yeah, Jester actually probably know more better than I do. I just saw a video on YouTube, and
you don't trust YouTube with shit.
And this dude, it was like a rapper, but this dude he went through the process of, like, they strapped him in a chair, and this is what the video said. They do this in prisons. I don't know if it's all prisons, but in prisons.
Well, either way, Oscar with a massive torture rack here, but G's able to fight free. Was looking for an early submission. I mean, the match only started, what was it, 3 minutes ago? 4 minutes ago? But Oscar is really taking a fight up to G's. Big elbow there, shot to the mouth. G's up against the ropes, and Oscar now looking to hang him out to dry. How much would that hurt? Just coming, weight, like all your weight coming down on the top rope.
What?
Like when they just drop him on the top rope waist first.
Oh, that shit hurt because, I don't know, just landing on your midsection like that is...
Also, that's a steel wire that people like bounce off, jump off, and can be supported. Because that is tightly wound, and that could be it. The black kiss, 1, 2, ooh, and Oscar able to kick out. Because it's just they can support, what? How heavy is AJ? 220, 230 pounds?
Yeah, somewhere around that probably.
They can support a ton of weight and not even look like they budge. So imagine getting cut in the middle of that.
They supported Strowman when he did that big splash off the top rope.
Well, technically that's the turnbuckle. But what about when Cesaro did the fucking suplex over the top rope? That one point where there's over 700 pounds sitting on that rope. But either way, G's coming in with all these 3 German suplexes. But Oscar, nice kick to the face there. Here we go, kick to the body. Oscar thinking for a powerbomb. Oh my god, elevated him up to hit it with some extra force. Kind of shades of the ninth bomb. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Except he just didn't sit down.
Yeah.
And here he goes. I think he's looking for that torture rack again. Jeez could be in trouble. He's trying to reach out to grab that top rope, but arms don't bend that way. Once you realize he couldn't use the rope to break free, he just a couple of free shots to the face will get the job done. You know, Oscar's come close a fair few times in this match.
Yeah.
But geez, I mean, he's nearly put the match away a couple of times himself. And goes into the cover off those stumps to the chest. One. Quick kick out by Oscar. Fans on their feet for the French Giant. Or maybe it's for, they're on their feet for G's. I don't know, who's the babyface and who's the heels in this?
I would say G's is the babyface and the World Elite are the heels.
Right. A near foreign faction or a fucking team that calls themselves the Public Enemy?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the foreign faction is hated.
Or near. Well, either way, again, looking for that torture rack. And look at that, smart to turn away from the ropes. Is G's gonna tap this time? Nope. And how do you support that much weight on your shoulders?
Deadlifts.
Well, either way, everything Oscar's been trying in this match has not been working out for him. G's has always found an answer. 1, 2, and off that clothesline, nearly scoring the 3. Nearly like being hit with a guillotine.
Guillotine.
Guillotine, guillotine, whatever. Oh, and that spinning Uranagi slam cover. 1, 2, 3, and Oscar picks up the win. He took the fight right up to the champion there, and that's maybe might be a preview of what's to come at NCW Meltdown. We may be looking at new 6-man tag team champions.
Quite possibly, yeah.
And imagine the smugness of Eddie Knight if that were to be the case. To get this group together, and within a month, they're already the 6-man tag team champions. The
original World Elite kind of were successful immediately, weren't they?
More in their resurrection.
Oh, okay.
Like, when Eddie Knight's like, alright, Corvo, Loki, you guys want to get back together? Go win the fucking 6-man tag titles? Just, boom, golden hand.
Gotcha.
Basically, Eddie Knight never fails the first time. When you drink like a quarter of a cup of coffee in one go.
I don't really drink coffee that much.
I only drink it during streams.
When I do drink coffee, I prefer iced coffee too.
Oh yeah, iced coffee's good.
Iced coffee is the bomb. Last couple of nights I had to make my own, and last night I spilt fucking coffee on myself twice.
Like, do you make yours like strong or more about the
No,
taste?
no, no. I make mine a little more sweeter.
So like
Not
sugar and fucking chocolate powder.
like two sugars and a creamer.
Right.
I try not to drink coffee though, because I don't know. No, it's not that good for you, so.
Yeah, like if you drink too much of it, and then if you go on like a withdrawal, you just get mad fucking headaches.
Yeah, true.
Well, hey, we're up to match number 3, and we've got 5 likes. Sweet.
Oh, let me give us our first dislike.
Fuck off. But either way, here comes the number 1 contender for the Women's North American Championship, Amber James. A title she's never challenged for in NCW. Despite being a 4-time women's champion, she's never gone, or never won a title below that. Not from a lack of trying. I mean, she's gone after that women's tag team title, what, feels like 4 times now?
I don't think she's a tag team wrestler.
No, I think it's all about Amber James. It's always impressive to know when...
I can tell within this entrance that she's not really about anyone else but herself.
That's kind of what a tag team partner is about. You know what's funny is like she comes in and it's arm candy, and it's the guy who got sacked, and she stayed.
Yeah, I remember that. It was I can't remember his name, but I remember she came in with a dude, but he didn't do so well, but she was doing like good.
Yeah, he was meant to come in and take over the cruiserweight division, I think, back in season 2.
Yeah,
and
I can't remember his name.
He just sucked ass.
Do you remember his name?
It wasn't Johnny. I think it's something that starts with an F.
The fuck name starts with an F?
I don't think it was Franco or Frankie. I don't know, we might have to look it up. But either way, here comes Crystal Carey, the number 1 contender for the Women's Hardcore Championship. And so far, she's got a lot of momentum on her side, picking up the W over, what was it? Fuck, what's her name? Franco's sister... Sophia, that's it. I know that. I knew there was a reason I kept you on commentary. But here comes the Women's North American Champion, Cassidy Blake, 2-time women's... No, I was going to say 2-time women's tag champion. No, that's her sister. She's only a 1-time tag team champion and a former Miss Money for Chaos. But going into her second title defense, first one on pay-per-view, do you think she has what it takes to walk away with the gold against someone like Amber James, a 4-time women's champion?
I think she could. I mean, she beat Whitney. What's her name?
Whitney Quinn.
There we go. She beat Whitney Quinn.
And then beat her twice.
Exactly. So, I think with the momentum she has, she could do it.
And here comes Cody Kane, the women's hardcore champion, suffering her first loss in NCW on live against Violet Edwards. But she's going into her first pay-per-view ever in NCW to defend the women's hardcore title that she won in her debut match.
That's some king shit right there.
Mm.
She said, "Fuck winning the title at a pay-per-view. I'm gonna win one now." During a episode of Live, wasn't it?
It was the NCW Live Super Show.
Yeah.
What a place to debut and what a place to win your first title. The Super Show.
Yep. Shit.
But now here comes the real test. After tasting your first loss, how much will it affect her as champion? Does it look like
I don't think it will affect her just due to the fact that, I mean, wins and losses happen, and I'm sure she's experienced losses in other companies. So,
I mean, so far what I've seen is she's only got fucking title wins. She's like winning women's titles and stuff.
You just gotta keep moving.
I don't have the update because fucking. I don't know, we've been dealing with other stuff. I had to do the Meltdown Arena over the weekend. I don't know, what do you reckon? Update everyone who's on the pay-per-view before the pay-per-view, after Live?
You could do it before the pay-per-view just so everyone has their new attires for the show.
But we gotta make a rule that they can't update for another 3 months.
That's perfectly fine.
Because that way the next 2 DLCs will fucking come out that people can play around with. Oh, well, no, wait, it's only 1. Fuck. I forgot we only have 1 left.
Oh, 1 more DLC?
Yeah, because we've already had the fucking Halloween one. We've had the,
oh, yeah.
Outlaw one. No, the fucking
Bump of the Night,
one.
Wasteland Wanderers, and then Southpaw.
Which I haven't played yet.
And Southpaw Regional Wrestling.
Apparently they got fucking, tank cops in it or some shit?
As like the new one?
Yeah, as in like a commentator or some shit? Or he's explaining the storyline or some shit, I don't know.
Wait, in Southpaw or the new DLC?
Southpaw is the new DLC. I think. I fucking don't know. I don't ever pay attention to that shit. And then he just goes out and says that the whole fucking DLC was shit. I'm like, yeah. Sup, Nick Tsunoda. Either way, Cassidy Blake, beautiful German suplex. And Cody Kane looking to move it on the 4-time women's champion. That would definitely be a test to Cody Kane if he took on Amber James one-on-one. Oh hey, the like button went up. Hey. Crystal Carey. Oh, seated facebuster. Cody Kane running in with a knee to the face. Oh, what's going on here? Cody Kane top rope double stomp to Amber James. Crystal Carey with the moonsault. I think they were trying to one-up each other. Although Crystal Carey kind of missed her target.
I don't think she's used to doing top rope moves.
I think she was just too far out. I think Cody Kane and Crystal Carey looked at each other like, I'm going to one-up you somehow. Cody Kane was a little short on that jump. Completely. And it may cost it as elimination. Crystal Carey has the champion locked up, looking for a submission, but no. Cody Kane able to escape. Here we go, Cody Kane off the ropes, looking for a springboard European uppercut. Kick there to the knee, shining wizard to Amber James. Can Cassidy Blake eliminate her #1 contender from this tag match? As Cody looking for the Cody cutter. And it turns her attention straight to Amber James, looking for the German nobody home. But Cassidy Blake looking to... Oh, and she got the elimination. Cody Kane did the work. Cassidy Blake picked up the elimination. Champions up.
When it counts, it counts.
Right. Snap German suplex there. Much like last week, the Hardcore Champion and the United States Champion picking up the win. Could be the women repeating history.
Quite possibly.
Oof. Here we go, Cody Kane looking brainbuster on the knee there. Picks that back up. Could be looking for a second round. Nope, spinning Falcon Arrow. But Amber James kick to the head there. Cassidy Blake looking to take over. Swinging neck breaker. Amber James made a mistake there. Turned her attention to Cody Kane and got caught up. But Cassidy Blake was looking for the submission, no answer of a submission there. Amber James able to escape. And now Cody Kane with the armbar locked in. Fujiwara style. But again, Amber James able to break free. Head scissor takedown. I mean, is it even possible to tap out Amber James right now? Because she's breaking out of everything.
Anything's possible. You just gotta put a lot more damage on her.
Ooh, Cody Kane with another spinning Falcon Arrow there. And the champions are working real well together. Maybe they both need that momentum for that first title defense at pay-per-view. Or on pay-per-view, I should say. Oh, and what a save by Cody Kane with the dropkick. Amber James was about to put her away. And you know how devastating that Amber Thorns is. That's what she's used to win her 4 women's titles. Except a modified, or a different variety of it. Oh, spinning back fist, followed up with a spinning lariat. Cody Kane with the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Cody Kane and Cassidy Blake pick up the W. Oh god, imagine that for a tag match. Spike Masters, Franco Ricci, Cody Kane, and Cassidy Blake taking on the #1 contenders. The Hardcore and the North American champions. The Kane Mega. Imagine the titles. And so far, things are not going well for the #1 contenders outside of Oscar. I mean, Kyle Pierce lost earlier tonight.
You said Oscar.
Oscar.
Oh, Oscar. My bad.
Yeah. Because he's the only #1 contender who's won tonight so far. Ooh, this is going to be a heavy hitter. Who's your money on in this one?
Michael Carter.
Going with the champs. Hey Tony, did you know that apparently we have a bolo tie world champion?
Yeah, it's Chance. You didn't know that?
Should should we just have a title, right? It's just a leather strap and we just put a fucking tie on it. Just like cover it in ties.
You mean a bolo tie?
Whatever. You get my point.
Mm.
And then on one of the ties it says champion. But here come the number one contenders for the World Tag Team Championships. Malcolm Black and Dylan Travis. And you got to think, over the last week, they have basically gone from losing to Jester Wolf and Ryan Matthews to being in some high-profile matches. They were part of that huge 8-man tag team main event where Malcolm Black got the submission victory over Ryan Matthews. And then these two men stood tall at the end of that fatal 4-way tag team elimination match. And then they also stood tall at the end of that 6-man tornado tag team match at the end of NCW Live. So you gotta think a lot of momentum is on their side, and that they could be wearing those tag team titles very, very shortly. But tonight's the night they get their first taste of the 2020 Wildcard Tag Team Champions, the 3-time World Tag Team Champions. Look at that, Brendan Ace not bringing out either of his titles. He doesn't see a need to, because what matters is around Michael Carter's waist at NCW World Tag Team Championship. I mean, that's the problem they got to deal with tonight. But Brendan Ace, he's also got to deal with Jay Satin for that junior heavyweight title at NCW Meltdown. You think Brendan Ace is going to be able to go through Malcolm Black and Dylan Travis and then go on to defend the junior heavyweight title?
To be honest with you, I honestly think he's overlooking Jay Saturn, but that's just my opinion.
I mean, you think about it. Since returning to Season 4, he's only lost 2 matches. I mean, this is a tag team who went through the entire Wildcard Tag Team Tournament without losing a fall to any of their opponents. But you know the Fallen Kingdom would have loved to be a part of that tournament.
Yeah, too bad they didn't sign with us yet.
No, Dylan Travis didn't sign up with us. Malcolm Black was on the roster. He was ready to go. I think he even was on that card. He was like in a singles match. You remember Mike Benoit? But either way, Michael Carter in control, got the height, got the power advantage. But in NCW, Michael Carter's also got the in-ring experience in NCW. Although his singles career Some would say not as good as his tag career.
Yeah, I definitely think Michael Carter's singles career isn't all that as glamorous as his tag.
I mean, between a 3-time tag team champion and 2020 Wildcard Tag Team Tournament, compared to not winning a singles title at all. Yeah, a lot of people would say that, but you look at Brendan Ace, former NCW Live champion, current junior heavyweight champion. People are saying that maybe, people are starting to say maybe Michael Carter could be the weak link to that tag team. And he is by no means a weak person.
Yeah, not at all.
I wonder if I did a 6-man tag match, like Jay Seton and the Fallen Kingdom taking on Brendan Ace, Michael Carter, and a mystery opponent, who would that one be? Like, who would team up with Michael Carter and Brendan Ace?
Good question.
Maybe another tag champion? Maybe another junior heavyweight?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, what power out of Malcolm Black. One-arm powerbomb, but not enough to pin Michael Carter. Maybe if he put his legs across the arms, he could have put the big man down. Or at least have a better chance of holding him down. And Michael Carter getting dumped to the outside. Took a shot to the face off the apron. But Malcolm Black wasting a lot of time here watching Michael Carter stagger. Malcolm Black definitely made a huge mistake waiting for Michael Carter to recover. I mean, that's a big guy you need to stay on top of. Oh God. Oh God. He's about to squash his brains with a boot into the ring post. Malcolm Black is out for behemoth blood. Look at that, just staring down Brendan Ace, walking past him to try to continue the assault. Like, if you're Michael Carter, how do you keep going after having your brain squished against a ring post made of solid steel? Like right now, he should not be moving.
Probably got a thick head.
Yeah, people do say that. Well, he's about to cave in Malcolm Black's head with the Baltimore Claymore cover. 1, 2. Malcolm Black able to kick out. That's the difference between these two. Michael Carter doesn't need a ring post to squash your brains. Especially when he's got that fucking claw-like hand. Malcolm Black able to get out of it. He already knew what happened to Eric Lopez. He didn't want the same thing to happen to him. That's just a big man you don't want having his hands on your face. Malcolm Black kick to the body, rolls through, double stomp to the heart of the behemoth. But Michael Carter just instantly started moving after that. He will not stay down.
I mean, he's a big guy. He's going to have to put away. One move isn't going to do it.
Well, here comes Malcolm Black off the top rope with a code breaker. That should not have connected. Oh, look at this power from Malcolm Black. Sets up the behemoth. And look at that. I thought he was going to look at Brendan Ace while he locked this in, but Michael Carter instantly powered out of it. That is just pure strength to break out of that so quickly. And here we go, looking for a deadlift powerbomb. Ooh, shot to the face, another one. Michael Carter loading up with a discus lariat. And the big man claw could be looking to put Malcolm Black away here. But no, Malcolm Black looking to fight through the pain of having those thick fingers digging into his skull. You know what Michael Carter needs to do? Bust him open, just stick the fingers in after that. Do what he did to Eric Lopez. Damn, Malcolm Black with the kip up and straight into the drop kick. And he got some serious air on that drop kick. And here we go, roll through one arm, deadlifts the big man up, sit out powerbomb. This time he didn't go for the pinfall. Oh no, he wanted to make sure he can hold his shoulders down. 1, 2, 3, and Malcolm Black pins one half of the World Tag Team Champions. I think that was smart that he didn't go straight into the pinfall off that powerbomb.
Yeah, to get a little more leverage.
Not to mention all that weight on the big man's shoulders. But again, does Michael Carter show that he's the weak link of this tag team? Or is it showing that we may be looking at the next World Tag Team Champions?
I don't think it makes Michael Carter look weak, but I do think they have something to work on going into this pay-per-view.
Oh, here's the match you're waiting for. This is just going to be a heavy hitting bout. I just realized there's mainly just heavyweights on this card. Kind of.
You're welcome.
I mean, what, you got Ryan Matthews? I know Ryan Matthews, Guzzy, he's a heavyweight. Oscar and G's, both heavyweights. Malcolm Black and friggin' Michael Carter, heavyweights. And then we got this one, super heavyweights. See, if this was in WWE, this would be a main event of a pay-per-view under Vince McMahon.
Who?
This would be Vince McMahon's main event. Basically, two big super heavyweights clashing. But I mean, Eric Lopez, he's got a lot to prove if he wants to be considered a name for that World Heavyweight title now that he's focused on singles gold instead of tag team gold.
He's got a lot to fucking prove.
Well, he plans on proving that tonight against the current United States champion. I mean, he did get a win over Leo Punk on Live, but a lot of people say that he was struggling with that match. Due to the fact that Leo Punk nearly put him away a couple of times in that match. Leo Punk just made a couple of mistakes heading to the top rope when he didn't need to.
Rookie mistakes. Rookie mistakes.
Two big sweaty guys bumping meat. I believe that comes from your Bolo Tie World Champion Chance Nightwalker. But you think maybe Eric Lopez has bitten off more than he can chew tonight?
Yes, I actually do think he did. He made the mistake of calling Spike weak, and I definitely think he's going to regret that. Especially when the last time he faced someone of this size, and the only other person who's near these two guys' sizes, Michael Carter, Eric Lopez got his fucking brain squished in. So imagine what Spike is going to do.
Well, I guess we wouldn't have to imagine because it's going to happen when Spike gets to that ring, but you got to think the number one contender, Bruce Mitchell, is going to be watching this match to see if he can pinpoint a weakness in this man, this monster.
I mean, I could tell you the weakness. Come to me if you want to find out how you want to beat Spike.
A former six-man tag team champion, a former three-time world tag team champion, a former hardcore champion. I believe 3 times he's won that title. And now the current United States champion. I mean, what is he? He's like a world title away from being a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah.
Also, he's a former live tag team champion.
Oh, well, IC title too.
No. Grand Slams when you win the world, mid-card, tag, and undercard.
No, a Grand Slam is all of them.
No, that's just a complete package.
Grand Slam is all of them.
I'm surprised that US title fits around his waist.
Why do you think John Cena's not a Grand Slam champion?
Because he's never won the Intercontinental title.
Exactly.
But he's not a Grand Slam champion because he's never won the European or hardcore titles.
European doesn't count on current days. Grand Slam.
Yeah, no, it's the IC title.
And it probably didn't count back then either.
When you realize Jeff Hardy is both of them combined. He's an olden day and a current day Grand Slam champion. But damn, right out of the gate, and Spike is just already dominating Eric Lopez.
Put him on his ass.
That's a 325-pound man, and he's swinging him around by the neck. Or 300, no, way more than 325. Either way, Eric Lopez taking this match to the ground. Scissor lock around the neck and then elbow strikes right between the eyes. That's what you kind of got to do with Spike Master, but it's trying to technical fight this man the right way to go.
No. With Spike, you can't be technical with him. You have to just.
I mean, unless technical is your
hands.
Unless technical is your preference. Like if you're a technical wrestler.
Well, yeah, but Eric isn't a technical wrestler.
He's a powerhouse, but currently by a bigger powerhouse. I
hope all of Bloody Impact is watching so they can teach the rest of themselves how to...
I mean, DJ's title.
DJ Young wants a lot of things.
I mean, DJ said that he is not done with that US title, that he is willing to go through hell to get it.
Win a fucking match, then.
Who fucking appear on TV then? But right now, Eric Lopez is what, the most active member in the Bloody Impact? Outside of TJ Black and Chef Stompy?
And Marco?
No, Marco hasn't had a match since he lost the World Tag title. The dude kept ending up in a fucking hospital bed because of Michael Carter. I think they just might have released him today from the hospital.
Yeah, did they now?
According to the status report. Oh.
Alrighty then.
Man, Eric Lopez is just being manhandled by this monster.
Yeah. Is he being manhandled by this monster?
Snapmare brings him down. Here come the unprotected elbow strikes to the shoulder blades. And now Spike has him back up, looking to pick him up. Eric Lopez landing on his feet, hits the neck breaker. I think he had to grab the hair to pull Spike's head down. But off that,
it's not like
neck
he's
breaker, it was a 1 count.
It's not like Eric Lopez is that much shorter than him. He's only like shorter than him by like what, a couple inches.
Holy shit! That double axe handle, you know, the one that Eric Lopez does to set moves up or to put people away. Spike kicked out at 1.
Makes sense.
The dude is a freak.
Yeah, he's a freak of nature.
Yeah, he is. And I'm pretty sure you're trying in all these accents, so stop it, you cunt.
Yeah, he's a freak of nature.
You sound more Irish or Scottish than anything else, so please shut the fuck up.
Why don't you shut the fuck up, mate?
I don't ever say mate, okay? Mate.
You just did there, mate.
Fuck you, mate.
I'm just gonna go outside and drink a Foster's.
Eric Lopez in trouble. Here comes Death Row. Middle of the ring. Hooks the leg for the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, and Lopez just kicking out. And here we go with another big Uranagi slam.
I taught him that.
When do you ever use a Uranagi?
I used the Uranagi season 1.
Oh, look at this. Just 10. That's like 8, 9 feet in the air.
Yeah.
And then 450 pounds across the back.
Across the back.
I swear to God, I'm going to fucking hit you if I had the opportunity to. Oh, and there's the merry-go-round. That could be it for Eric Lopez. 1, 2, 3. And the United States champion keeps rolling with these freakish momentum.
I definitely taught him that.
The merry-go-round?
I mean, it leads into a lariat, so...
I think you may have taught him that because you are the first person who actually took him to a circus. That you know.
I hate circuses.
Oh,
well,
carnivals.
I hope, yeah, there we go. I hope DJ watch this match so he can learn how to teach the rest of Bloody Impact a little bit of respect when it comes to roster veterans.
Also, when someone who is 7'4", 450 pounds, and can take your fucking head off is not
you don't call
weak.
Me. I think Spike needs to tweet about this.
I think he does too.
Yeah, why don't you just hop on the telephone, Spike, and tweet about this?
Could you imagine how small the phone would look in his fucking hand? This
No,
guy
he
would
has
need
an
a
iPad.
tablet.
He types with an iPad.
Yeah, he just plugs in a keyboard.
He you know the giant iPads that I think it was like when it first came out. I think I'm probably wrong. But
Probably.
yeah, that's what he uses. He just uses the big ass giant iPads.
He uses a Nokia. He uses a fucking old school Nokia brick
What the fuck?
because you can't break them.
I'm sure he'll find a way to break them.
Oh, he'd probably just eat it. Well, you think a lesson was learned?
I mean, I would like to say yes, but knowing Bloody Impact, no. I definitely think this will shut Eric up, but who knows?
I mean, he'll probably still be after that World Heavyweight title somewhere down the line.
All right.
What up?
What the fuck? Holy shit, that's a lot of tattoos.
For who?
It's this dude. It's like a Ka. I think I don't know his name, but he's covered head to head. It just shows his torso right now, but his whole torso is completely tatted, including his face and head.
Hmm. That's a lot of detail.
Yeah, it's actually really cool looking too. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
Cool.
All right, sent it to you.
You really need to stop trying the Aussie accent, you fucking racist.
What are you talking about, mate? You don't like my Aussie accent?
No, because it's Scottish.
It's not Scottish. See that was Scottish right there.
No, it's Scottish, okay?
Your face, you ugly bastard. Oh, this is already the second to last match? Holy shit.
You got the face of a horse's anus.
We got kind of a small card today, or short episode today.
Yeah, it was mainly all single matches except like one tag match.
I mean, I'm fine with that. Gives us more time to kill some zombies.
No, I didn't want to put all my effort into the second to last episode.
Yeah, gotcha. Zombies. Oi, yeah.
Shut your face. But Amber Young, Tomizuki winning the #1 contenders triple threat ladder match on NCW Live. The challenge for the women's tag team titles at Meltdown. What do you reckon their odds are of beating Anarchy, considering how dominant they've been when it comes to pay-per-views and those women's tag team titles?
I don't like their chances, actually. I think Kendall and Whitney are going to retain.
But remember, Kendall's also got two other problems on that card.
She does?
Yeah, she's got the 30-minute Iron Woman match for the women's title against Ivor Cyanide, the tiebreaker of their incredible feud. And then the threat of Miss Money for Chaos coming out to cash in if she does survive against Ivor Cyanide.
Gotcha.
But I mean, the women's North American champion, the women's hardcore champion, they were successful earlier tonight in tag action. How will the tag team champion do in singles action?
Which one's going out there?
Whitney Quinn.
Or which one's Whitney Quinn?
Former women's North American champion, but then again, both of them are.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to women's matches that much.
Fucking sexist.
Yeah, whatever.
Spear there by Whitney Quinn. But you gotta think if Amber Young can win tonight, she may have bragging rights that she beat a former women's North American champion. It may have sent a bit of a notice to the tag team champions that they should not be overlooked. But Whitney Quinn, she's one of the hardest at the moment to beat on that roster. I think she's only lost 2 matches, and both of them were to her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like single match wise. Whitney Quinn now. Oh, big clothesline there to Amber Young. But you think next episode of Tommy should fight Kendall, or some sort of tag match?
She could.
I'm like trying to figure out how do you do a fatal like a fucking 4-on-4 tag match when you've got 4 champions and 5 challenges.
Good question.
Like either Amber Young or Tommy would have to miss out, or off the 450, only a 1 count real. Here we go, Amber Young looking for the neck breaker. No, turns it around, forearm to the back of the neck. And now looking to roll her over, roll through, hooking the legs. And turns her into an air raid crash neck breaker. Here we go, picks up Whitney Quinn on the shoulders, looking for that fireman's carry head kick. And still not satisfied. Drops the face on the knee with a neck. What do you call that? A neck breaker or a face breaker? Or a neck to face breaker?
It's a face buster.
Man, Amber Young, she's gaining more and more momentum as this match continues. Oh! Caught her with 2 different roundhouse kicks. 1, 2. Whitney Quinn able to kick out. Oh yeah, that does look pretty badass. That gives me like Viking Raiders fucking vibes.
What?
That dude you showed me. Here we go. Ooh, Whitney Quinn bringing in the double knees.
Yeah, pretty interesting, right?
Yeah, no. That's actually like Dunkel got really back in season 3. 1, 2. And Amber Young kicking out. So many near falls in this match. But Amber Young may be making a mistake taunting this close to the finale of the match. I mean, the fact that Whitney Quinn has nearly put her away, but Amber Young, as this one connects, it could be all over for Whitney Quinn. Hit that knee strike and into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Amber Young picking up the W.
That was fairly quick.
But that's definitely what the number one contenders needed to prove that they're not something to be overlooked. What's sad is this match is probably going to be kicking off the pay-per-view.
They better deliver him.
Right. Because Kendall's got the 30-minute Iron Woman match later in the night, so...
Yeah.
Atome looks like she's ready to throw down with the referee. She's just fucking stretching her shoulder like, come on, cunt, let's do this. And here we go. This is the match you've been waiting for. Did you see Twitter?
What about it?
Spike's Twitter went down.
Yeah. Suck a dick, Eric. You'll always be DJ's lapdog. Okay, what's this really taking over, man?
And here comes the NCW Live champion, Jester Wolf. Looking to dance with the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship tonight. But is this the kind of match Jester Wolf needs to tune up for that death cage with Ryan Matthews?
I think so. High level talent. Preparing yourself for a high level match like that.
Not to mention, last episode, it was Kurt Carter who defeated his brother Alex Wolf in one-on-one competition. So you think maybe have a test to see what it takes to beat the leader of Alpha?
Yeah.
I mean, Justice trying to elevate that live title in his hand. What better way to elevate it than by beating the number one contender? Just days away from Kurt Carter's biggest match in NCW. And Kurt Carter's the guy who took the live title to Chaos Mania. The guy who challenged for the junior heavyweight title. The guy who almost became the number one contender for the world title at NCW Reset against Alex Wolf. And despite those three big matches, what's coming at Meltdown is the biggest to date. But they're all the same thing those three matches have in common is that Kurt Carter did not walk out with his hand raised in victory.
So what you're saying is you can't get it done when it needs to.
I mean, that's what the history books are telling us. He didn't.
He chokes when the
lights are on bright.
Yeah, there you go.
He lost to Kyle Pierce at Chaos Mania 3. He lost to Nero when he challenged for the NCW Junior Heavyweight Championship at I want to say revenge. Yeah, that's about right. And then he lost to Alex Wolf for the #1 contendership at NCW Reset. So maybe the curse may be broken at NCW Meltdown, or maybe he might just have a meltdown if another failure happens.
Oh, maybe if at Meltdown he can't get it done, he might need to reevaluate some stuff on himself.
I don't know what the David Cassidy. I will show you suffering. And then he's got in brackets, told me I can't control him for much longer. But here we go with the main event of the night. Live champion Jester Wolf taking on #1 contender Kurt Carter. But so far, since becoming #1 contender, Kurt Carter has not lost a match.
That is true.
He teamed up with Cody Hagan, picking up the W in tag team action against, it was you and Alex, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what a super kick. And then he went on to beat Alex one-on-one. He was on the winning side of that 8-man tag team match. And if Kurt Carter wins tonight, that would be 5 wins in a row?
Probably, I think.
The Fatal 4-Way, the tag match, the 8-man tag match. No, it'll be 4. Oh, yeah, the Alex Max. Yeah. He would have won 5 matches out of 8 cards. Oof. That was a fucking clothesline. Turning Jester inside out. Maybe he's trying to play mind games with you.
You can't play mind games with me.
Yeah, you can't play mind games with someone who doesn't have a brain.
No, you just can't play mind games with someone who doesn't give a fuck.
No, what? Well, right now, Kurt Carter in control, even though his face went head first into the mat. Here he goes. Avalanche. Falcon Arrow. That should be a pinfall, like, animation.
What?
The Avalanche Falcon Arrow over the top rope.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, when you hit the ground, just fucking that leg bounces up. But just channeling his inner Randy Orton with that power slam. Now, Randy does it a lot quicker than that.
Yeah, he kind of he does a quick little snap when he does it.
It's like Goldust, Randy, Joe, the top 3 power slams.
Yeah, Goldust and Randy deliver some fucking mean power slams.
Like, they hit it so fucking quickly, it's just like, you blink and you miss it. It's like 1 second they're bouncing off the rope, the next second they're fucking on the ground. But both these men going into 2 big matches at the pay-per-view, what if they suffered an injury in this match?
I mean, that would definitely affect their matches at the pay-per-view.
Ooh, and just a jab there to the mouth, looking to bounce around for a second shot. And what's he call this? The Royal Entertainment?
Clowning around, I don't know.
Well, either way,
Yeah.
1, 2, ooh, and Kurt Carter able to kick out. Wins Ryan's match. Ryan doesn't have a match tonight.
He said Ryan's rematch.
Oh, meltdown. And there we go. Laughing stock could be enough. 1, 2. Kurt Carter able to kick out. Almost pinning the #1 contender. That would have been huge for Jester and the live championship. I mean, well, technically the Intercontinental Champion beat the World Champ last week. But what do you think would be bigger? Jester beating Kurt Carter or Cody Hagan beating you?
Jester beating Kurt. I'd like to say Jester's beaten both the hardcore and IC champion.
But he hasn't beaten Cody Hagan in a one-on-one match.
He still beat him in a tag match.
Oh shit, is this stream going late? Because Jester's got out the table to dance on. Jester's got his table out.
You're welcome, Ryan.
Uh-oh. Jester's got the arm around the throat, looking to tap Kurt Carter out in the middle of the ring. And great ring awareness by Jester to get him away from the ropes. And here we go, Kurt Carter with the bangerang. Out of the gates. Like breaking out of a submission to hit that. Kurt Carter can turn a bad situation into a great one.
Called desperation.
Oh, that is called a straight knee to the mouth. 1, 2. Oh, and Jester kicking out. I'm pretty sure Jester saw his life flash before his eyes after that one. Because, I mean, a lot... Oh, God. Oh, Jester got planted face first on the table. Oof. Jester sizing him up with a shoulder tackle. Hits the second one off the rebound coming in, but no, Kurt Carter sending him over the top rope. Jester hanging on and heading to the top rope. Jester looking for the double axe handle. But look how quickly Kurt Carter back to his feet. There's some serious mystique about this guy. As he goes in for the cover, 1, 2. Thought he was going to put his feet on the rope, but no, thought against it. You think he wants to win this match honorably or do whatever it takes to keep that momentum rolling?
I mean, I would think he would want to win by honor, but you never know.
Oh, went for the super kick. Jester caught the boot. Counter for counter in the corner there. And here we go, just a dump to the ring apron. Kurt Carter hooking the head here. Looking for that avalanche Falcon Arrow a second time. And into the cover. 1, 2. And just are able to power out. Here we go. Kurt Carter looking for a second bangerang. As he goes in for the pin another time. Will it be the last time? Yes, it will. Kurt Carter keeps the momentum rolling. Onwards to meltdown. And how do you slow down this train that he has been building up?
Kill him.
I think that's what it's going to take. Oh, hey, NXW is streaming.
Who cares?
Well, he's doing a U.S. title tournament. What?
You know why he's doing that, right?
Yeah, I know why.
Okay.
But either way, Kirk Carter, huge win tonight over the NCW Live Championship. But that is definitely the test he needed going into his first pay-per-view main event in NCW. That he's claiming that this is going to be his time. His time has come and his time may be right around the corner, but right now, that has been it for NCW Season 4, Episode 23. If you enjoyed any of the matches, enjoy that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Go back and watch the other episodes to find out how we got to this situation, or how we got to this point in NCW by going back and watching, what is it, like episode 817? I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
Whatever episode was after Overload, just watch that from there to here. And then go back and watch Overload. And then watch everything before that. And then watch Reset. And everything before that. And then go back and watch all of Season 3.
Just watch all the fucking episodes.
Yeah, pretty much. You know how you can watch all those episodes? By hitting that bell button to stay up to date when we go live. Anyway, you can also go over to ProWrestlingTees.com/NCWXTREME to buy our merchandise and support the show. You can also go to NCWXTREME on Twitter to follow us and follow NCW on a daily basis for everything we do. Match cards, after match videos, and other things. Anyway, that's been it from us. Tune in next time for our go home show, NCW Season 4, Episode 24. Until then, this has been Neo Extreme and Tony Lee Williams saying goodbye, good night, good luck, and see you later. Adios.
See you, nutsacks.
Also watch NXT TakeOver.